everybody, my name is Scruff and this is my first proper YouTube video. Today I'll be explaining my methods on how I draw and just generally yapping about my art process. This piece to my right to your left is Midnight Murder, an OC that belongs to Midnight on TikTok. I'll link their profile in the description as well. Very cool getting to do an art trade with Midnight, and I really hope that I get to do another one soon. They asked me, it was very cool. I felt very famous. Anyway, this piece was done in 3 hours and 19 minutes, all done in Procreate on my iPad Pro 11-inch with a Gen 2 Apple Pencils and Gen 2 Apple Pencil, sorry, and a Dream. All right, to get into this time lapse, let me replay that. Let's take a look at what I did. I started off drawing a bunch of circles. Obviously, that's what we all do. Started trying to draw a pose to the body, immediately gave up on this one, and then started on this pose, which kind of ended up being the main one that I actually ended up finishing with. I liked the composition of it and gave me kind of a little bit more of an opportunity to learn a little bit more about perspective slash like actually drawing something that's not just a front on or a basic looking pose. I started kind of getting really interested in the teeth just because it was a main portion of the character design. Very much like how Midnight Murder is. It's a red and grey pony. I freaking love red ponies. It's emo, it's edgy, it's generally very cool. I really like it. So getting a little bit more into that rendering slash line art area. I don't really know if it's called line art or if it's even rendering. The way that I do line art's kind of funky. I like erase all of like the sketch and then draw over the sketch. But anyway, started doing all that, started getting into the hair. I was a little bit confused on how to make it like realistic but not like realistic hair. I always struggle with stylization in hair just because I'm obviously used to doing ponies and cartoon characters, so doing a more realistic or more of a gnarly look, especially for such a visceral, I'd say, character was definitely very interesting trying to do. Start getting into just base coloring, moved around her face a couple times, sorry, and yeah, I was like, oh my god, let's get to it. Let's start getting all them coloring and the details in, because why the hell not? I was fiddling around a bunch with like details and everything with this one, just because I want to make sure it's like the best possible thing ever. Just because I slightly admire, I mean legitimately admire Midnight. Their art's so cool, and it felt very cool getting a art trade request from them. Yeah, started getting into attempting a background, immediately gave up obviously, and start getting into the more detail-y bits of doing the piece. So start with the OG purple shading, a little bit of blue, like once it gets to it, just to add that extra subsurface scattering or difference between like overlapping and underlapping like body pieces and stuff. Start getting more on the lighting area of what I'm trying to get at. The cyan like blue is kind of a little tidbit to their other OC, and then also just the fact that it's a good complementary color for red as well. Then here I am just kind of rendering, getting all those detail-y bits. It's very detail-y. I love doing all these like little like line art bits around a pony or like a piece. It's very cool. I think it's something that I could implement to be a further more me art style sort of thing. Anyway, I start actually attempting the background again since I've pretty much done the pony. I start doing some cool trees just because it's very obviously foresty. It's giving midnight, it's giving murder, blood moon, all the cool vibes. Start getting more into the detail of them, but I kept them as basic as I could just because I've learned slowly that you don't have to put all the detail into the background. It's very hard learning that, and I'm still in the process of trying to like, oh, do I put detail into the background? Do I put detail into the pony? Where do I put the detail? Yeah. But anyway, I start very much just kind of fiddling with all the little nitpicky stuff in it. I think I settled on just this basic, like, really silhouette-y background just to make Midnight pop as much as possible, I'd say, that I can do. It was very cool getting to do them, and I hope that I get to do them again soon. I'll just let it finish up, and that's pretty much everything. Thank you for watching my first like voiceover process video of like how I did my drawing, thoughts behind it. Anyway, if you like the video, like and subscribe, and give me a comment if there's any questions or queries you have about it or other art in general. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next video.